everybody. I'm Christina Snell. I'm the Chief Mission Officer here at Make-A-Wish at Central and South Texas.
I'm Justin Spencer. I'm Cole and Drew's dad.
I'm Devon. I'm Cole and Drew's mom.
I'm Drew. I'm Cole's sister. My name's Cole Spencer.
Very nice. Wish kid extraordinaire, right? So we're so excited to have you guys. I'm so thrilled for you to spend this time just to get to know you and hear your story. What we love to do best is to have our families share really just kind of the impact, your journey that you've been on through your time through the Make-A-Wish experience. And so I guess we'll start with you, Mr. VIP. Do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself? Kind of just light things, just like what are your hobbies? What do you like to do for fun? What do you do when you're home around with friends?
Yeah, I like to honestly just hang out with my friends and play games with them, video games, etc. I guess normal stuff.
Yeah. Do you guys agree? That's what he likes to do? Yeah.
Very much so.
He also likes to play with his pets.
Read.
Most definitely read. Oh my gosh, what's your favorite book? Are you reading something right now?
I was, but I finished it before we got in here. But I don't know what my favorite book is. It
Or
might
your
be
genre, maybe?
anything and everything.
Anything. Hey, listen, you're my hero because I think that's awesome.
I just finished the first Harry Potter book.
Very good. Hey, that's a big task. Harry Potter's a big
Harry
deal.
Potter is very good.
Tell me a little bit about kind of your experience when you first got the call from Make-A-Wish and maybe kind of what brought you to our organization. Mom, if you want to just start, that'd be great.
Yeah, we learned about Make-A-Wish through our social worker at Dell Children's here in Austin. We were definitely surprised because at the time it was COVID and everything was sort of very shut down. And she let us know that, if we were to be granted a wish, it might take a little bit longer than normal because of COVID and because of, some restrictions. But we put in our request with her, and it took us a while to kind of figure out it took Cole a little while to kind of figure out what he really, really wanted to do. But then when we were able to put in our request and then be granted, it was really great timing, I think, for us, because Cole had just reached a really great milestone in his treatment, and we had all been vaccinated, and it was safe to travel, and it was just it was the right time for us to try something like that. Yeah.
Could I take it maybe a step back and talk a little bit more, either one of you, just about Cole's diagnosis?
Sure. Cole's diagnosis, he on his 10 days after his 8th birthday, was diagnosed with leukemia, which was a big shock and big surprise to all of us. We thought that he had just a mild illness, and we took him in for that. And, I was actually at home at the time, and Cole's doctor called me, and it was one of those calls that you never expect, and they asked the words that you never expect to hear. Are you sitting down? And they were on their way to Dell, and so I hightailed over there, and we learned of the diagnosis, and he went into treatment right away. And so it was a whole new world for us.
Right.
We didn't know what to expect, what was going to happen, how this would affect our lives. But we got into the treatment process and worked our way through it.
We get to the big question. It is a big question, right? I realize when you ask anybody, what is the one wish? What's your one true wish? That's a big decision to have to make. So Mom said it took you a little while to decide.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about how that felt when you knew you were going to get a wish?
It felt really nice because knowing the condition I was in, I probably wouldn't have been able to do most normal stuff. So it felt nice to do like a really fun thing and get to meet more people.
Can I ask the one question? What was your wish?
To go and meet the Seattle Seahawks.
The Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, we stayed in Seattle for a while, and it was really fun.
Oh my gosh! So what about the Seattle? How long have you loved the Seattle Seahawks? How did you get into it? What led you to that decision for your wish?
I've always wanted to go to Seattle. I suppose it's really close to the sea, and I've always loved the sea. And and how I got into the Seattle Seahawks is really funny. we were cleaning out the house, I think, and I was just sitting down, and there was a football game on. I think it was like Seattle's the Seahawks versus the Cardinals, I want to say. Some red team. And I just said, you know what? I like the Seahawks because their colors are cool.
Listen, that is not a bad route. That's okay.
Bam.
Nice. So had you always watched football, or is there a story behind kind of the time that you had and your diagnosis with football?
I mean, most of the time we were just bored, so we just...
During treatment? Is that what it was? Yeah, okay. So you all went as a family to Seattle
That's
for
right.
Cole's wish to hang out with the Seahawks. Were you able to go on the field? Did you meet the team? Tell me a little bit about that.
It was a really incredible experience. The Seahawks organization.
Yeah, we stayed like a week, right?
Yeah, we were there for, I forget how many days, but we were there for quite some time. And the Seahawks organization, they really pulled out all the stops for us. They really embraced us, and we were there with a handful of other families too. It was really great to get to see them and get to know them.
Didn't I also become like an honorary Seahawks?
They did. So Cole got to sign a contract to be
that's awesome.
honorary Seahawks player. We got to go into the dressing room. We got to run out on the field. Cole got to run out on the field with his name being called. They had a special jersey made for him. We got to go to their practice.
Yeah, I still have that jersey, don't
You
I?
do. You
Oh,
do.
man.
It's really cool.
You should have worn it.
They had us for special meals with the rest of the families. They invited us to one of their practices to get to
that's
meet
great.
the players individually and the
Yeah.
coach.
I made really good friends with one of the kids. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
So that sounds like a lot of joy, huh?
It was
Like you had some joy intercepted in the season for you that was kind of a little bit of a trial, right? But you were strong and you were tough and you got through it. So Drew, how old are you?
I'm 10.
You're 10?
I'm gonna turn 11 in January.
Oh my gosh, that's a big age, double digits. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. So tell me a little bit about how did the news about your brother's diagnosis impact you and your family? How did that feel for you?
Well, it wasn't fun. Two people were gone from the house. There was only 2 people instead of 4 people. I felt kind of lonely.
Yeah.
Every day I'd wake up and I would just feed the pets. Kind of felt like I was just like a single child.
Yeah, an only child.
Yeah.
Well, I will say we talk about that a lot, right? Like the Wish experience is obviously one for the Wish kid to have your one true wish come true, but we recognize that a wish and a diagnosis impacts a whole family, a whole community, neighbors, friends, anybody, coworkers. There's a ripple effect. So we love to make sure that the Wish experience involves the whole family. Because you guys are part of it too, right?
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about the wish to go see the Seattle Seahawks. What were some of the biggest experiences, takeaways, moments that you guys shared as a family there?
It was really cool. We went to Seattle.
Yeah.
I remember going to this really cool cafe that tasted really good.
Nice.
The cafe tasted good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cafe food. It was cool to meet cheerleaders,
Ooh, yes.
and it was nice to meet. Like I got to meet the football team. I got to meet the football team too, and it was pretty cool.
Nice.
And then we went to this like seafood restaurant.
Perfect. So you had a lot of time together you guys spent, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. Mom, Dad, how did it impact your family? What kind of memories did you guys take away from that experience?
Yeah, it was nice for us to get to experience that all together as a family. Because of the timing of it, because of COVID and the period of time or where Cole was in his treatment, it was a very interesting experience for us because Cole was almost finished with everything by the time that we got to go on our wish.
Okay.
So it really felt like a celebration. And that part of it was really fantastic. We got to kind of take a breath for a minute, after all of that anxiety and not knowing what's going to happen, and say, no, we know he's going to be okay. And we get to go and celebrate this together in this really amazing city that 3 of the 4 of us had never been to before. And do something that none of us could ever have fathomed. I mean, being on the field in an NFL stadium and meeting those players, it was really special. It was a really, really great time together.
Yeah, we didn't quite know what to expect. We were given a great itinerary, like we had a plan, but obviously this was a new experience for the whole family, and we were just overwhelmed by the graciousness and the joyfulness and the love that we were given when we came to the Make-A-Wish experience. Everybody was lovely. The other families were amazing. Coach Carroll and the players, you know, they signed footballs and they signed gloves and they gave them to him and the other
signed by
kids.
him.
Did you?
Yeah, we still have it.
Oh my gosh, you'll have to send us some pictures when you get home. Send us pictures of your jersey and your hat, all the
Yeah.
swag you might
We
have.
had some good stuff.
That would be
they
awesome.
took the time to spend time with him.
Yeah.
You know, during their practice, players would just run up and just talk to him personally and just ask him about how he's doing and what's going on. And I thought that was special. They didn't have to. We could have just stood there as just spectators and
Right.
watched. But they took the time out of their practice, and even Coach Carroll did, just to come over and speak with him and give him a little bit of their time. And, I thought
And
that was
during the
really special.
game.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So we were able to go to a game, preseason game, and they still came over before the game
Yeah.
to touch base and to say hi to us, which was really, really cool. They
It was.
definitely didn't need to do that, but they were so giving of their time.
That's wonderful. Well, we always say a wish is something that should bring joy, which is check. Strength, which you got there and you were healthy and in a good place to experience that as your family. And hope. And so the hope in that we are now in a joyful season to enjoy this time with our family and experiencing that time together. So check, right?
Yeah.
The other thing we say about a wish is that it's something that's lasting forever. It's something that you will remember, Drew will remember, as there's moments in that wish that you guys will remember for the rest of your lives. So Cole, what is maybe one moment or something that happened through your wish that you probably will remember forever?
Going off of what Drew said, the seafood restaurant was really good. Yeah, so
You never know, That's awesome.
yeah, it was. I had this really good like crab and French fry thing,
Oh my gosh.
and they delivered like a whole thing of like warm butter,
Oh
and it
man.
was so delicious. It was like fresh snow crab.
Yeah. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Okay, maybe that's why we're focused on that part for
So
sure.
yeah, it was also really fun to just meet everyone and some of my favorite players too.
Yeah, and all of that memorabilia you'll probably keep for a long time. It's probably very special to you.
It is.
Crowley, do you remember running out onto the field?
Yeah.
You
Will you
ran
tell
onto
them
the
about
field.
that?
Yeah, we did.
What?
He got to paint on the field.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
The little, like the little Seahawks logo that he got to paint.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
to paint that on the field. We got to run onto the field with they got the announcer to shout out the names like they do for the Seahawks. It
Wow.
was so fun.
Very cool.
And all the cheerleaders lined up as they ran out of the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
And the announcer, it was like in.
It was like he was a player. As he
Yeah.
came out of the tunnel and they.
You
Like from Austin,
it's because
Texas,
you were an
Wisconsin.
honorary player for the day. You
That's
were
And
right.
everybody lined up and cheered for
I'm
him.
an honorary
and-
player forever now.
Oh, forever. Hey, I say go back and challenge that, right? So tell me a little bit, Mom, how do you, moving past the wish now, how do you stay involved? What are kind of your thoughts around continuing to be a part of the Make-A-Wish community? Things like that.
Well, our family it definitely wants to remain a part of the Make-A-Wish community. Cole still goes to see his oncologist regularly at Dell, but more than that, we understand the impact of what a wish can do for a family that needs it. And we needed it, and he deserved it.
We want to pay that kind of kindness and generosity forward, right? And so sitting here and getting to talk with you is part of that. Being an alumnus is part of that.
Yes.
Being a donor to the program and to
Yeah.
the foundation, that's huge for us and something that we want to continue because we felt that love, we felt that generosity, we felt that joy from it, and feel that I know what it's like to be a parent in that situation and go through it. And I know that not everyone can get a wish, but it was so impactful and really wonderful for us that we want to do anything we can to ensure that this type of program continues
Right.
and it grows and more kids are able to get their wish.
Yeah. Well, we really, really appreciate that, and we appreciate you guys.
Yeah, I'm taking some really hard classes because I'm currently trying to get into high school.
Oh.
I want to do more like technological stuff, and one of my best friends is going there, and I want to learn all the cool sciences, and also the library looks really cool.
It's a big transition next year, moving from
Yeah.
middle school to high school, and then from elementary school to middle school. So that's sort of what's taking up our brain space at the moment, mine at least.
No,
Yeah.
that's true. It's a big transition year for us. Both of them going up to different schools, getting bigger, getting older, and growing. Getting to experience this part of what parenthood is like.
Yeah.
It's an interesting ride, but it's been a lot. It's fun. It's fun to watch them grow and watch them change, and you get to tackle new adventures in the upcoming year, and that part's really exciting.
I will tell you, you are part of a very special group of our alumni wishes who have gone through the journey of a wish experience, and we're so grateful to have you continue on as an alumni family, to just continue to be part of sharing your story, and we're just so grateful that you were able to come and share that with us today. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. No problem, he said.